Right, you don't fancy doing a little review of the cot there? Okay. So this fund run is £2,000, including all three of them are £2,000. They're all the same kind of model, different artwork, little bits different here and there. £2,000, including blower, tag, and pegs. Just over 33 foot long, 11.5 foot wide, 16 foot tall. So at 16 foot tall, I can see why it's 16 foot tall with the well, it's 16 foot tall. It's a little bit higher for indoor venues. But when you look at this, I feel like this is been a work in progress over years. You can see that thought's gone into it. So the zip on this side is placed exactly right. Like you've not got, like normally you would see like one of those circles there on a lot of other fun runs, and that's to hold the pressure of the steps that go up. They've done that differently, so you don't have a bulge at the side and that bit going out. So it's a very different design. Well, that's the same kind of thing in principle. It's a very different design, really. I really love the zip placement because on a lot of other fun runs, this whole area here, this whole bit, takes forever to go down. So that's a very, very good point there. There's a blower tube on each side. I'm not quite sure what that one's doing, out to the truth. That should be stuffed in, but there's blower tube on each side. Maybe it'll show you that there is a blower tube on each side. That's probably what that is. I like the fact that the anchor points are proper anchor points. That's how you would see it on, you know, like the old air inflatables stuff. Like not just a little bit of seatbelt webbing with a D-ring stuck through it. They're proper material anchor points, nice and tough. And you can see like the kind of thought that's gone into it. Like you see around here, this is a rounded edge. It's not square. There's no 90-degree right angle. And I'm kind of parroting what someone else told me, to be fair. So this isn't not all just me, but you can see 4 rows of stitching there, reinforced bit of material behind it. And with it not being a right angle, you're not getting all the pressure and all the tension in this area here. Way less on repairs. I'm not entirely sure about the colour scheme, if I'm honest. I don't think I fancy yellow, but as a model, I think this is really nice. Apparently it's a one-man roll. I wouldn't fancy being that one man, if I'm honest, but apparently it's a one-man roll. But for £2,000, you'll see the extra length is in this area here with the extra bish bash in it, and I think it's really nice. And for £2,000, that's a really nice fun run, really good. And you can just see like all the detail that's gone into it. Like you've not got any issues anywhere. All quad stick. Like I mean, blimey, look at all this everywhere. That's not the cheap netting either. And you can see what they've done with the netting. They've gone up. They've gone up all the way. One row of stitching there, another row of stitching there. So you're not going to have this all. You're not going to have this all coming out, and it's nice netting too. And if I'm not mistaken, that's pretty much how air inflatables had their steps as well. So you can see different parts of it, very reminiscent to how all that AI stuff come out. Really nice bit of kit. Right. Now I don't even know what the fuck this thing is. I went up to the label to have a look. Airborne Adventure. 2,800. Honestly, I can't even tell you what this is. Do you stand inside that thing and it blows you up the tunnel, or what?
That's what you do, look.
Oh, fucking hell. Go on, in you get.
Come on in.
No, come on, I've got the camera. Come on, I've got the camera. Hop in. Mate, the public demands it.
No, it's got a swing there, look.
Get the fuck in
No,
it.
I'm not going in it, look. Look, open it up. The swing coming down there.
Oh yeah. Oh right, so you open it up, the swing comes down, and then you sit in it. It's like a one-man thing, I suppose. Shut the fuck up. Well, the size of the seat. This is obviously like a kiddie thing, isn't it? Because there's no way, like, just to get a sense of scale, like that, like my arse ain't fitting in that.
That's not even mine.
And then zip them all in, and then go on, do that back up. And then
Away it goes.
the engineering in that to get that right though, like to open that up totally and have it so that the seat goes to the bottom but the whole thing doesn't collapse, and then be strong enough to take that up. That's ingenious, isn't it? Mind you, that's an awful lot of space. That's an awful lot of space and a lot of money to. Oh, here's the lady. Yeah.
I love this. I wish my bum would fit in that.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. I'd need one for each foot. That is pretty cool. That takes up a lot of space and it's one kid at a time. But as far as like an attraction, I think you know, people queuing up around the block to have a go on that. Wow. That's one of the nice things about this, the use of this space and having so much space, I think. Getting to see cool stuff. So it ain't all that much of a pitch, is it?
No.
It's only when that goes up and then you slide down it.
Yeah.
So the idea of them all like rushing out and slipping off here, I think is a little bit far-fetched.
Now let's go up now, Spence. Look.
You're going up, get in it, get up there. So apparently this has got like a timer, and you see it there, you can see it rising now. So that fat base is on a different blower, it pumps all the way up, and that gets steeper and steeper. So I guess you just, go on, get in there and get up there. Go on, don't be a wimp. Go on, get up there. Hey, what a hero. So that goes all the way to the top. I'm going to wait. And I suppose you have like 3 or 4 of them up there. Yeah, okay. What do we think? Is it cool, kids?
Yeah.
Oh, we got the thumbs up from the kids.
I'll just basically fall down.
I wonder if you can adjust the timer and adjust the pitch on it, because I'd want that a bit steeper and I'd want that to happen a little bit more frequently. Pretty cool, eh? I think this is a bargain, mate. 950 quid. And you think like those little games, yeah, like a little dartboard or whatever, people are doing them at like 500 or 550, 700, whatever it is. For 950, the only thing I'd say, go on, what was you going to say? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree. But where are you going to put it out?
Oh, right, yeah. Well, I don't, if you're in that market though, for like games and stuff, then cool. The only thing I'd say is this ball return thing here probably needs to be a little bit higher, like up there. Because if you're chucking a ball up there and it comes down, is it going to go straight over that top?
Yeah.
But and if you're like this ain't a back garden hire, because what you'll end up having is kids running up that slide and thinking they're funny diving in the hoops and stuff. That's got to be like a man hire, isn't it? Or like a fate or something. It's never ever going to be a back garden thing, but I don't think that's what it's designed for. Very nice though, 950. You leave my shoes alone, mate. Yeah. I like the netted side walls on it as well. They can see in all round it, you know. Step ain't going anywhere at all. Like, that's not just not grounding, like it's not going anywhere. Reinforced strip under there. Yeah, if that holds me, that's going to hold anyone. You fucker!
Oh, fuck.